watching EaganAM.
Yes!
This week on EaganAM,
Veterans Day,
the voice behind sports,
and the Wildcat world of sports. This is Studio 1A.
Good morning. I'm Tate Benedetto. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of EaganAM. Winter parking permits for seniors will be on sale November 15th and for the juniors on the 22nd. Now they sell out very fast and the walk from the loser lot is not fun. Trust me. Last year, we did not have a Veterans Day assembly because of COVID. But this year, with safety concerns still in mind, we had a slightly different presentation, as you saw yesterday.
That's right, Tate. Officially, Veterans Day is today on November 11th, but we celebrated it on the 10th. Veterans came in and had breakfast in our commons, and then they moved to the theater for a presentation that was broadcast live to all classrooms. To help us have more of an appreciation for today, here's a short interview with a Vietnam vet describing what Veterans Day means to him.
I'm Glenn David Whale. I was in the Army for 6 years. I was in the infantry. It's airborne infantry, which meant that I jumped out of airplanes. And that was fun, except for the second tour, and I was in Vietnam. And there I patched bullet holes in helicopters. I joined the Army on my 19th birthday. I spent the first 3 years at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and as an infantryman, and made 22 jumps. I'd made one jump for each year of my life at that time. I got out for a few months after that first enlistment, and I went back in, and not only was I volunteer to go back in, but I volunteered to go to Vietnam. I spent one tour of duty over there. I was an airframe repairman, which basically meant that when the helicopters and airplanes would come back in with bullet holes in them, we patched those bullet holes up. I ran a shop over there, had 5 men that were very excellent, and luckily they really followed my lead real well. I came back, and when I came back, I was a instructor at Fort Eustis, Virginia.
What do you enjoy about the memorial service at Eagan High School?
I appreciate the honoring that the students give in that format to do that.
What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day partially is to celebrate not only what my contribution is, but the other men, and many men have given much more than I have. Yes, I have a daughter that served. She served likewise 6 years, and one of those tours that she did in Iraq. Well, thank you for this time, and hopefully that others can feel the pride that I have in America and in our service.
Thank you so much for your service. This past month, the fall colors have been in full swing, as beautiful reds, yellows, and oranges have taken over the streets of Eagan. We visited Miss Downing's class to learn the science behind this spectacle with Hannah and Niraj.
So deciduous trees have leaves that change colors. For example, this green leaf has the pigment chlorophyll, and then this yellow leaf has the pigment carotenoids, and then the red leaf, I think that's this one, has anthocyanins.
Orange leaves are going to have carotenoids and anthocyanins. And then brown leaves are going to have anthocyanins and chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll is normally broken down towards the end of the leaf lifespan, and that's based on like light, temperature, and precipitation. And then this causes like a lot of the nitrogen to be reabsorbed by the plant. And then when that happens, like the pigments and the colors are revealed.
Even though it's raining today, there will still be time to get out and enjoy the colors.
Last week, we interviewed a man many people only recognize by his voice. Here's a behind-the-scenes look.
Coin toss was won by Shakopee. They elect to receive the opening kickoff. The Sabres will defend the south end zone. Wildcats will be kicking off, defending the north end zone. Good luck to both teams. My name's name's Dave Giles. I'm the public address announcer for many of the Eagan High School sports. I've been here at Eagan. This is my 22nd year. For football, there's a lot of preparation that happens during the week. It's not all done on Friday. It's done Monday through Friday, basically, but I work with Sandy Setter, the activities director. I work with Pete Zach. So I like to come to a football game with my lineups already put together, so I'm not chasing it down here tonight. We get paid, but it's, you're not doing this because of how much money you make at it. You do this because you love to do it. I mean, I wouldn't do it for 38 years if I didn't love it. You have the best seat in the house for whatever sport you're doing, and you're hopefully adding value to the kids that are playing and the coaches that are coaching and the fans that are watching. And you need to be able to see, you need to be able to hear, you need to be able to kind of get the ambiance of the crowd. It kind of helps get you excited for the game, and do your best. And it's really true. The bigger the crowd and the louder the crowd, the more fired up you are and the better job you do. It's really true. My philosophy is I try to not dominate the event. I try to add to the event. I don't want to be the show. I want to be adding to the show. That's the way I look at it. Here at Wildcat Stadium. Drive safely on your way home. Thank you and good evening from Eagan High School.
Now, in addition to football, Dave Giles also announces soccer, volleyball, basketball, and all of Eagan's spring sports. Yesterday was a Bones Day. If you don't know what that means, you're not alone. We asked staff and students if they knew what this TikTok trend was.
Okay, do you know what a Bones or No Bones Day is?
I do not.
What do you think it could mean?
I don't know. You don't want to get out of bed? I don't.
Do you know what a Bones or No Bones Day is?
No, I don't.
Can you tell us what you think it might mean?
No bones? Is it something associated maybe with Halloween?
Do you know what a Bones or No Bones Day is?
No.
Could you tell us what you think it might mean?
I'm going to be really uncool. Let me think. Does it mean a day without having something go wrong? I don't know. I'm not sure. What does it mean? Tell me.
Do you know what a Bones or No Bones Day is?
I do.
Can you explain it to us?
So basically it's this trend on TikTok where this guy has a pug, and it's pretty much like hold the dog up, and if he flops, that's no bones, I guess. And if he stands up, that's bones. So if he has no bones, it's kind of a bad day. But if he has bones, it's a good day.
The owner of the 13-year-old pug named Newell claims that a Bones Day is a day to wake up and get stuff done. While on a No Bones Day, you can just sleep in and chill. District 196, hope to see this used in future schedules.
Yeah, so instead of a snow day, the superintendent could just call it a No Bones Day. I like it. Last week, we saw the return of our choir and band performances. They each held their first live performance since the beginning of the pandemic. That's over 610 days. The auditorium was packed and audience members were masked. We asked our choir director, Mr. Cox, what he thought about being back.
Hi, I'm Jim Cox. I'm one of the choir directors. You should totally come join choir. And we are here right after our first concert, and it's been a whirlwind. But it feels so great to be back. It's the first time we've performed in our auditorium in 609 days. And for somebody who has really lived and breathed choir concerts, and our students who have really looked forward to those choir concerts, we haven't had an opportunity to have those. So to be back, it's really exciting, but we've had to still deal with wearing masks. And as you could imagine, singing and wearing a mask is really challenging. And we've had to deal with social distancing sorts of things. And really then just kids getting sick. I mean, their voice is getting tired because they don't have the vocal stamina that they've had before. And but all of it is worth it because, first concert's under our belt, 609 days not being in the space, it's great to be back.
Amazing concerts. Congratulations. It's nice to see our arts programs getting back into a normal routine.
It's not just our arts programs that are roaring with power, but our sports teams have been going at it as well. Here's Braden with WCR.
What's up, Wildcats? Let's start right off with the number of the week. This week, it's 16. That's how many athletes signed their letter of intent to play in college yesterday. Congratulations. Our fall sports have just about ended, and our winter sports are preparing to start. First off, the boys cross country team did not move on after section finals, ending their season. The girls cross country team went on to state, which was this past Saturday, placed 8th as a team. Well done, and Nora Shervin placed 15th as well. Congratulations. The swim and dive team dominated down in Prior Lake, where the JV team competed at sections. Julia Schluter earned first place during the diving portion of the meet. Tomorrow, the varsity team compete in finals and for sections at Blue Water Aquatic Center at 6. Next week, the team has state and will conclude a wonderful season. Good luck, Wildcats. Over to tennis, where our very own Kasan Lee participated in state singles. She won her first match, but unfortunately lost in quarterfinals. Great job, Kasan. Way to represent Eagan High School. The Cats volleyball has crushed it this year, and we couldn't be any prouder. In sections, we won 2 games in a row, beating Hastings and Woodbury 3-0. A week ago Thursday, we played East Ridge, and our girls fought hard to the very last set. Unfortunately, we lost, ending a great season. Congratulations, Wildcats, on all you have accomplished. Most of our fall season sports are done, which means winter sports are underway. Girls hockey has their first game this Saturday. Make sure to go out and support. Tryouts and informational meetings are happening this week and in the weeks to come. If you're interested in boys hockey, alpine skiing, girls and boys basketball, dance team, gymnastics, figure skating, Nordic skiing, boys swim and dive, or wrestling, be sure to be on the lookout for signups. Back to you, Tate.
Thanks, Braden. Well, that's all we got for you guys this week. Turkey Bingo is in just 2 weeks. Keep going strong, Wildcats.